I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 7. Never judge a man by outward appearances alone. Several years ago, I went to a famous Washington, D.C. church to hear a world-renowned preacher. When the time arrived for the service to begin, two men took places behind the pulpit. One had all the marks of a professional man: dignity, bearing, immaculate dress, good grooming. The other man was far from handsome, somewhat ungainly in his bearing, and less than professional in his appearance. I'd never seen this renowned preacher before, so immediately assumed that the more impressive man was he. Imagine my surprise when the man who didn't look like a minister turned out to be the famous preacher. It is not safe to judge by external appearances. At least that's what I learned that day. Dishonest confidence men who wish to prey upon the gullibility of the innocent and uninformed often are meticulous in assuming all the outward appearances of respectability. In this way, they establish an ethos to which they are not entitled to and succeed in persuading the unwary. Many people have learned to their own sorrow that it does not pay to depend on the outward appearance alone. Early in the school year in a medical school, the head of the anatomy department was watching the students perform their task in the laboratory. He was dressed in more casual clothes and was assuming no airs of status. A new student, thinking him to be a janitor, asked him to clean up the floor. The brilliant anatomist complied without a word. He was the type of person the author of Ecclesiastes was describing when he said he had seen princes walking as servants upon the earth. Often men of great stature and accomplishments are extremely unconcerned about status and appearance. A few years ago, a columnist in a Western newspaper describing a prominent figure stated, "He's so successful that he no longer needs to drive. He has a chauffeur." How often status symbols are marks of insecurity rather than indications of success. May we become more concerned with the inward more than the outward appearance. And as always, think on these things.